Hey guys, how's it going? Peter here. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate your golf cart with Christmas lights. We're going to use this right here. These are battery powered. There's other brands you could get that's battery powered. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to attach it to the golf cart. I bought these command hooks, and these are going to be able to hold the string of lights after I stick them to the frame of the roof of the golf cart. And then I'm also going to use this to hold the box. I'll show you what's inside. You have a quick start guide over here inside the box that holds batteries with the lights. You are going to need some C batteries. This is what you get right here. And depends on how many you are going to be installing, you go ahead and buy the appropriate amount of batteries. I am going to have to run 2 strings of lights, but I'm going to see if I could feed the second string with the batteries from the initial installation. So let's take a look, see what happens. Ideally, we're going to want to try to install this box over here, okay? By installing it here allows me to have easy access to the button to turn it on and off. I'm going to go ahead and use a Command brand Velcro, and I'm going to stick it here, and then once I'm done with it I can easily pull it off and it's not going to leave any residue. If my idea works, that'd be great. So let's go ahead by starting to clean the area that you're going to be sticking anything to with some alcohol to make sure it's nice and clean. So what we're going to do is just clean it, grab a rag or a paper towel and just clean a spot where you think you want to mount the box to or anything to. I'm also going to clean the back side of this just to make sure there's no residue on there. I'm going to grab this right here and I'm going to tear it off. The back side, you're going to have this tape that you got to peel off, and I'm going to stick it back here. I'm going to leave this exposed, this bottom tab, so I can easily pull on it. We're just going to stick this over here, so I'm just going to stick this to this frame here. Make sure that your spacing is right, otherwise you can screw it up. So I'm going to try to stick this to this. So, and there's a button I got to push. So when I push this button, it turns these on. And then from this point, I'm going to start wrapping around this whole frame. So at this point, I got to see where I want to place the hooks. Close picture of the hooks. So it comes like this. It actually hooks in. That being said, we'll go ahead and take each individual one apart. Those are the little command hook sticky pieces. This is how it looks when it's by itself. This is how the other piece looks. And you would peel off the blue side to attach to the hook. The sticker will tell you wall side. As far as which way to put these, I believe you can either go up and down or sideways. I think I'm going to do sideways so it's not hanging. This is how it looks from the front. I put it this way just so it's not hanging in the way and I can just pull it once I'm done. So I'm going to go place these along the whole top portion. So I'm going to go ahead and start here and start hooking it on. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to start here. So remember, clean as you go. You just stick it. I want to do it around here. So you got this tab here, so I can just pull it from the side here. Don't put it in a spot where you can't pull it. So like say you put one here, have the tab face this way so you can easily get to it from this side. And then this will just hook on here, like that. Since there's such a big gap here, before I get to a light, I might want a bunch of stuff here, like this, and have the light start over here. So this is the first light, and have it start here. So maybe what we'll do is place this here, and then maybe I'll tuck this up in here. This is what I'm going to do till further notice. So I went ahead and connected the tape again to this, but this time I got a tab on this side. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I have the tab over here. Since this part is going to this corner right here, we're going to have the tape on this side so we can pull it easier. So that's how that's looking so far. So I'm going to put lights right here on the outside all the way around. we're gonna go ahead and clean this area. We're gonna clean this. I decided just to mount it here so people can see it on the outside. On the inside, I don't think it's gonna work out. So I'm gonna go all the way down the car cleaning it. I might go ahead and run the lights while I'm doing it, just so I can see how much I need. All right, so this is what I have so far. So you can see, got everything lined up. There's little hooks. All the way around. So now I'm at this point here. Basically, I ended kind of where I started. So I started on the opposite side here. So this is where I ended with the light, and this is where I started. So it's perfect, at least going around. So now I gotta do the front. I added the connection here. I unscrewed this part from the actual box that you see here. I unscrewed that part from this box here. There's a connection, and I went ahead and connected it to this. By connecting here, I'm able to turn the lights on, and I'll run this whole line that I have here. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I did here. I end up mounting this box to the front windshield. I end up using some like Velcro type of connections. I don't even know what the technical term is. It's from the Command brand. I ran the wires back here, and as you can see, I got those little clips in there, and then I ran along the perimeter of the roof. So I went ahead and took a test drive in this thing, and this did not move at all. This is perfect. It stayed in place. So when I put those clips on, I pushed towards the bulb to give it a little bit of tension to try to keep it tight. So I just followed that theme throughout the whole thing. But what I did here on the front, towards the front, I doubled up the hooks. One hook opening is up, one hook opening is downwards. And the reason for that is to prevent the wind from blowing it up and off. This here is not falling off, it's just tucked up underneath. And I follow that concept all the way around. So you got two hooks, one with the opening facing downwards, and then one with the opening facing upwards. The wind cannot blow it up and off or down and off. So I follow that concept all the way over. This golf cart's max speed is 25 miles per hour. That being said, I just wanted to make sure this front part was going to be pretty sturdy where this wouldn't blow off. And by testing it, it did really well. The only issue I had was the box fell off and it started hanging because of the location I had it previously. But now, since it's on this glass and I have more Velcro strips on there, I got 3 of them there, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I ran the lights down the side here. So I just went all the way down up to this point here. And then I carried it across this way. Have it nice and tight. Goes all the way up as well. Goes in here. And then I got the connections in here, which connect to each other. So there's 2 strands that are connected together. The on button is that black dot you see there, and it has timer on and off. So this is how it looks. Excuse any background mess, guys. 2 years later, I still haven't cleaned it up. And if you've been keeping track of my other golf cart videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've had the same mess for 2 years already. So this is how the golf cart looks with the lights on.